I'm going to go straight to the point of what we are busy talking right now. Is If you wondered in your life about the name of your church, what is the meaning of the name of your church? Or if you wondered about giving a name to your ministry, giving a name to your church, or well, let's see if this also lines up with the Bible, and especially in the time of the early church. Did they wonder, or did they been so busy of founding the name of the church? Can we also give the name of the church? I think what is very important that we can refer to is in John chapter 14, verse 6, where Jesus mentioned about him being the way, the truth, and the life. Now, if you look throughout the Bible, you can see in the New Testament, and especially into the book of Acts, that's where we can refer back to know what was the name of the first church as the apostles started it with the coming of the Holy Spirit. Now, you see that later on, as they were progressing with the work of the Lord, they were called in Antioch in the book of Christian, and these are the pagans, people in the world, the nations that saw them moving and behaving like a Christ, the crucified one and the resurrected one. So they said, these people are behaving like that Christ. Then they start calling them Christian. But the word Christian never been used by children of God, the disciples of Jesus. It's been mentioned a few times in the Old Testament or New Testament, I mean. But when you come nicely closer to the reading of the Bible, you can find the name they used. They also had a name. And this is the name we should embrace. They embraced the name of John chapter 14, verse 16. They were called the way. In Act of the Apostles chapter 9, when you read verse 1 and then you go down, the Apostle Paul, when he was still a pagan and raging with the anger to go and kill believers, he went killing them, but he referred to them as he was given authority to the churches of Damascus. He was given the reference of going and um, uh, capturing and chain all those who were of the doctrine of the way. So throughout the Act of Apostles, you found very well that the name, the way, it was the name the first church was being called off. And why? It wasn't just a name, it was their belief, it was their trust in the Lord, who claimed himself to be the way to the Father, and they wanted to be in the way. And every Christian should embrace that kind of understanding. We are of the way because he says, I am the way. And this is what we have to embrace. Whether you give your name to your church or your church meaning can give you whatever sort of understanding, but you should come to the way that everything that you give lines up with the way to the Father. And we are not called Christians, but we are called the disciples of the way. And this is what we're going to be doing more about understanding the way of the Lord.